Hey everyone. Today I want to talk about what college is. Today again, it's another day that I just didn't go to class. You know, yeah, I felt absolutely horrible this morning, but other than that, I didn't even really have any drive or desire to go to class. And it's really frustrating because you do think about it, and I am paying, a large sum of money per year and per semester to go to school, and what am I going to get out of it? Again, I've mentioned this in prior videos, but I've been in school now 3 years and I haven't learned anything. Now, granted, the first year I was in architecture out at Iowa State, and while I was there, it was design hell, really. I was going for architecture, right? So you'd assume that we'd be, you know, practicing with things where we're, say, designing houses, or shadowing architects, or just improving our architectural concepts. But what did we do? We had an introduction course where all of the actual design kids from integrated arts, which don't do shit, to interior design, to architecture, to photography, to all this just all stupid majors all together, and we take core classes. And the core classes consisted of things like making pliers and tools out of paper. Now, I got stuck with pliers. Oh, fun stuff. At least I didn't get stuck with a can opener. One friend, Jay, he got stuck with a can opener. I don't know how he did it. But I spent a week making these pliers. Stab my fingers, they bleed, and because I'd be trying to, sew the paper together because we couldn't use any tape. We could only use thread and paper, and they had to work, and they had to. Who makes tools out of paper? What? How does that even help you with anything in design at all? Then we had to do things where we made this doorway project. And you think a doorway, you construct a door, or the surroundings of a door. No, you had to create an experience of the door. You get a certain amount of materials. You could do up to 40 feet of 1x2s, which, if you know what a 1x2 is, it's basically like a small sapling from the woods. You only get 40 feet of that, so that's like five, 8 foot tall saplings. Or you can get, I think it was like 5 yards of canvas, or like 300 feet of twine. It was just stupid. Like, what are you going to make out of this? So we made these two ladders that hang down. It's supposed to represent the growth and decay of life. So the top was all pretty and perfect, and then as you worked your way down the ladder, we caught more and more decay. Then we just wound up catching things on fire because it was just so stupid. But we got an A on it, and it just seems like all you have to do is just completely make something ridiculous that the actual professor will like. And is that really the point of college? My second year, I wanted to take some other art courses because I was stuck and I didn't really know what to do. And again, I didn't learn anything I didn't learn anything my first 2 years of school. This year I transferred back here to UPJ, or Pitt Johnstown, and lo and behold, I was a history major because I took a lot of history courses. I enjoyed history, but again, what can you do with a history degree? Nothing. So I just switched this past semester to econ. Hopefully I'll be able to finish up on time now. Economics is the only thing that so far I've been interested in other than design. I absolutely love architecture. I love design. Ask anyone who knows me, and they'll just say that I waste my days drawing houses, which is true. I go to class. I don't listen anyways. I never pay attention in class. What do? I make sketches of houses all day long. It's pretty lame. And I'm going to get this economics degree, hopefully be able to get a few internships over the summers, and just try to manage my own money. That's the only reason I'm getting this, because I don't trust anyone with anything. I'm so cynical. It's my YouTube's channel name, The Super Cynic. I don't trust the government with any of my money. But back to the whole thing about college. What is the point? Whenever I was in Iowa, if you weren't in design, killing yourself with 100-hour-a-week projects, you were a design, or you were a business major who did nothing but party, sleep on my futon, and smoke weed all the time. which, not saying there's anything, I mean, hell, if I could do that for the rest of my life and just be a complete load on society and somehow make money, why not? But that's not what I'm like. I mean, I don't want to just waste my life away. But I don't get why people even go to college. How does it make them more qualified? What do they get out of it? They go and they spend 20 grand a year to just drink 4 nights a week and then come out and then be one of those clueless, blithering morons who stands up and tries to sell me, I don't know, health insurance or some bullshit? I mean, we all know that life insurance. We all know life insurance is pretty much a waste of money. I mean, unless you know you're going to die within the next 5 years and you have a crazy, risky job like building skyscrapers and you're a welder, you don't need it. I mean, as long as you're fiscally responsible, you don't need to spend that extra, $100 a month to put some money into an account that you probably won't access until you're 90, and by that point, inflation will have kicked in, and that $300,000 is actually now worth nothing. You go buy a car with it. So, I don't know. School to me is just a waste. 50 years ago, you didn't have to go to college to actually do things. I mean, perfect example. If any of you have heard of Frank Lloyd Wright, right? I'm sure everyone's heard of Frank Lloyd Wright. He didn't go to college. He went to college for a year, and then he dropped out. He wasn't really an architect, as everyone says now. He wasn't. He was just a guy who loved design, and he was passionate about it. And you know what? He was good at it. You know why he was good at it? Because he wasn't taught how to do it. People who are taught how to design and be designers are not designers. They are sheep. They just merely follow what the crowd has. That's why if you look at any buildings today, let's look at any commercial building. They're always built by, you never see built by John Smith, designed by Joe Nicholas. It's, built by blah, blah, blah contracting, designed by CBQ architecture firm. Who's CBQ architecture firm? Does that mean, who, it's not a person, obviously. You look at it and it was 10 architects working on it. And, society today says that, collectivism is better. 10 minds are better than one. Are they? Are they really better than one? You look at all the really, really great buildings in the past. Who designed them? One person. One person. Look at Mies van der Rohe, for example. You hear of Mies van der Rohe. That's one guy. He designed, just astonishing buildings. He was the first, a lot of people then copied him. But he designed astonishing buildings, like the Farnsworth House, that wonderful glass box on wonderful steel pilotis. Or the Lakeshore Drive apartments. He designed those. And it's just, or the Seagram building. It was just him. But then you look at newer ones. You look at SOM, which is Skidmore, Owens, Morrell. Yeah, they are very prominent today. But all of their structures look just like all of their other structures. You look at Le Corbusier. He's famous. He didn't have a big group of people. Walter Gropius. There was the Bauhaus. But the Bauhaus itself did not go and build things. They merely helped teach others to go and then design their own things. But today you look at things and it's always a firm and everything always looks the same. Everything looks like a hospital, And I'm not saying it's sterile like a hospital, but hospitals are always designed by groups. And what does it look like? It looks just typical. Every hospital looks the same. Every new commercial building looks the same. Every small retail plaza looks the same. And it's just really, really frustrating. All right, well, it looks like I'm going to have to end this video up pretty soon because I'm approaching that 10-minute deadline, rapidly approaching the 10 minutes. So I'm going to close this up. I'll probably continue about this some other time. Again, tomorrow is Political Fridays. So make sure to tune in. I'm going to be talking, hopefully, about some politics. All right, so have a wonderful, fantastic Thursday. Don't go drink your brains out too much. All right, talk to you later. Bye.